the business runs on 3 kind of core values, if you like, and our third value is journeying together, united as one. It will prevail. We journey together. We work interdependently. We've got each other's backs. There's no lone rangers here, and there's no heroes. If you want to be a hero, go and work somewhere else. Here, you find your joy, your sense of happiness and fulfillment in the team working and being successful, rather than you or an individual working and being successful.
Brilliant. What are your other 2 values, by the way?
So yes, we have 3 core values. The second value we talk about is this idea of, well, we call it fighting for each other's highest possible good. And the concept there is that this is, on one level, it's tough love, right? Because it's like, if in Breitker we want everyone to thrive, we want everyone to bring their best, and we want everyone to be positioned for their greatest contribution. But you can only do that if everyone, and it's that sense of, you know, I talked about colleagues having your back. If your colleague has your back, they'll call out the stuff that needs to be said to fight for your highest possible good, whatever that looks like. And it could be a negative thing. It's like you've got a negative tendency, which is undermining your ability to function really well in the organization. And if your colleagues love you and properly love you, I mean, and care for you, then they would call that out and say, you know what, you're better than that. Yeah, you're better than that. And actually that's a positive thing, right? And then, but the flip side is on that is underconfidence on an issue. It's like you're better than that because they don't know how good they are. And it's like they have way more to bring than they realize. Maybe they've been told as a kid or something that they're no use at this or that, or some teacher at school's told them that they're no use. And we're looking at it and think they've got masses of potential. So if we are all about fighting for people's highest possible good, then we're fighting for your best potential, right? Just as much as we're your best sort of positive, productive potential, just as much as we are about making sure that you don't do behaviors that are unhelpful and negative to the business. The first one's called looking in the mirror, which is ultimately about self-awareness. And if you want to function really well as part of a great team, you actually need to know what your strengths are. You need to know what you're brilliant at. You need to know what your sweet spot is. You need to know where you need to be positioned to bring your best. And equally, you need to know what you're really bad at, so that you know, you put me in this position, I'm going to be miserable, and I'm going to not bring anything to the party. So looking in the mirror, it's about learning, it's about growing, it's about knowing our sweet spot, our kind of, when you're in the zone. You know, when you drive home from work at night and you think, I totally smashed it today. There would be that feeling, the driving home from work feeling, will be connected to something that happened that day, that you smashed out the park. If you can figure out what that thing was, that's you in the zone. And if you can position yourself, of course, to be just doing the stuff, which is you in the zone, then you're going to be very good, productive individual and happier for it, right? You're going to, the outcomes are going to be good. Everyone's going to win if you are positioned in that sweet spot as much as possible.